Hey, what's going on, traders? Today I'm going to go over the 5-minute levels. Okay, for some reason I would say the new traders are having trouble with understanding the 1 hour levels, especially the micro levels. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go over the 5-minute levels so you guys can actually take advantage of those. So every single day, guys, what I do is, I go to my 1 hour chart, I draw my 1 hour levels, but you can also draw a 5-minute level too, and I do that too. So some of you guys have been asking me, hey, do I draw levels on the 5-minute chart too? So yes. So if the 5-minute chart is going up, okay, going down, pulling back, this is a level right here, guys. Remember, these are the key levels right here, right? It's either the swing high or the swing low. So let's say the market's going up, a lot of times it won't even come back to this swing low right here. It would bounce off of this and keep going, right? Or sometimes it would actually go down here and you take a trade right here, right, and go back up. So those are the levels that we are looking for every single day, guys. It's very simple. Keep that in mind. This is the same structure that we're looking on the 1 hour and the 5-minute chart. So yes, I do look at the swing highs and the swing lows on the 5-minute chart too. So let's go to the 5-minute chart. What I want you guys to do to keep things very simple is you can actually use this free indicator on TradingView. You go to indicator, you type in session, and you look for the one that says sessions on chart. Okay, so you click on this right here, and it's this guy right here. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but you can save it to your folders, whatever the case is, but that's the one you want. Now when you go to that one, you're gonna go to the settings, you're gonna go to activate high and lows. Okay, that's the one. That's very important. Now depending on what you are trading, you can set the time. So London is 3 a.m. Eastern time, okay, all the way to 12 p.m. Eastern time. So these are the Eastern time time zones right here. Okay, so if you're trading, let's say you're trading the NASDAQ and you don't need all these sessions right here, you can actually come here, you can edit it, put like right here, put 9:30 because NASDAQ, US 30, or the indices, they start at 9:30. But forex start at 8 a.m. Eastern time. So we're gonna leave that. Now the session that you are trading, you can actually turn it off. So I trade the New York session, so I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, and I'm gonna press OK. And the reason why you turn it off because you want that whole space to be white. This is the London session right here. Notice how as soon as 3 a.m. starts, you see the color change. Actually, I don't know why this thing is. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay. For some reason, this is off a little bit. Let's go right here. So London should start at 3 a.m. Okay. Let me see here. Tokyo. Okay, no wonder. All right. So Tokyo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change this to 3 a.m. because I want my color to change. Okay, so let's go right here, Tokyo, 3 a.m. So if I'm trading London, notice how it changed right here, colors right here. Okay, and basically I'm trading London session right here. Now I usually trade New York session right here, so I'm looking at this. Notice how it has a white space right here and it's still off. I don't know why it's off, so let me actually change that again. So notice how New York session would be around here. So let's change that right here. So New York session, let me see. So we have London. I think that's the reason why. Okay, so London is actually we gotta change it to 8 o'clock. So that's how you do it, guys. I'm doing this from scratch. I forgot. I mean, I had it before, but I'm doing it from scratch now. So I forgot all about it. So when the session starts right here, you have to put that in the settings right here. Okay. So now we are marking down the highs and lows of the session. Okay. That's why the reason why I have this session indicator. Okay. On the chart. This is a free indicator that you get on TradingView. So you can mark down the highs and the lows. Okay. So you can use these session highs and session lows levels instead of the 1 hour levels, especially if you're having trouble drawing the 1 hour levels. Now, this day right here, I don't really see anything. It's just looking real choppy. The market, you know, has been trading up. Me personally, the way I'll probably take this right here, if I was trading this market, I like this trend line break, take some shorts to the downside, and that's the way I would play it. Because we had this break right here. This break wasn't good enough. All right, to me, I like, you know, when the market breaks the line. I mean, breaks the trend line with a lot of force. But notice how we went up and we try to go up and we slam back down. So we are making lower lows right here. So to me, I would probably look for a short right here. We have a nice trend line going on right here too. So to me, anywhere around here, nice short. Maybe for a quick 1-to-1 or 2-to-1, and that's it. Notice how it came back up again. Okay, notice how this swing high right here could not close above this swing high. To me, this is a lovely trade to the downside. So that's how I'll play that day. This day right here, again, we can mark down the lows, the highs. Okay, and also if you see the next, you know, this is the previous day right here. If you see a low right here, okay, you can mark that down too. But this actually lines up nicely with this session low too, because remember, we open around here 8 a.m. Eastern time. So that's lining up with that. You can mark this down right here. And you can mark the high right here. Okay? So you have your levels for the day on the 5-minute chart. Now remember, those are the high and the lows. Remember guys, these are the key levels too. So these swing highs, swing lows are the key levels too. So we're still looking for these levels right here, and we're still looking for these levels right here. So what do we see right here, guys? We see that the market basically broke this low. Remember, this is the key, so let me draw this for you guys can see. All right, remember, those are the key levels right here. The market goes up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so this is a key level right here. So when it comes back down, comes back up here to that key level, you can look to take a trade. Okay, to me right here, this would be a break even. I'll try it one more time, and I'll probably be out for that day, because notice how this will be another break even. Notice how basically the market is not going anywhere. So that tells you, all right, this market is suspect, and most likely it's probably going to break up. So that day, I wouldn't, you know, it would be a break even day. Now I'm just showing you guys what I would do that day. Not really showing you guys because for the most part, the way I trade the market, if I don't see a good clear market, most likely I'm not going to trade it. Okay, so these examples that I'm showing you guys, except for this one, it's pretty decent. But this example right here, if I'm trading that day, I would look at a different market, so I would not touch that market at all. But I'm giving you guys examples on, let's say for some reason I had to trade this market, this is how I play it, right? So okay, this day right here, we can mark down what? We mark down this session high right here, okay, and mark down this session low right here. Alright, lovely. Okay, so we mark this down. It broke out of this low right here. It came back. Okay, notice how pretty much it tried to go up, but it can't. We are making lower lows right here, and we came back to that key area. Remember, these are key areas right here. These lower lows right here. Came back to this key area right here. I see a nice rejection. Plus, it cannot close above this high right here, and there's a trap. To me, this is a nice trade to the downside, and it kept giving you trades to the downside. Okay, so that day was right. It was very clear and straight to the point. Now, let's go to another day, okay, which is, okay, this day right here. So we can mark down this high right here and this high right here. I'm sorry, this low right here. Alright. So overall, when you see the market basically trapped into these zones right here, the highs and lows, most likely it's not going to be a very strong trending day. So let me zoom out real quick. So we have the market trapped in this right here, but this market actually broke out of this trap and it kept going down. So this could be a nice trending day. This day right here, we try to break out of this trap. Okay, and I'm saying trap, I'm sorry. We try to break out of this zone, which is a high and low. We broke out of this a little bit and came right back up. So those days, you know for a fact, it's probably most likely it's not going to be a strong trending day. This one, we had a low right here, a high right here. We broke a little bit out of the high and came back down. So to me, these are weak days where you know most likely the market's not going to go anywhere up or down strong. Okay, so right here again, the market made a low right here, nice trend line break right here, and plus we have demand. So to me, this is a nice trade I'll probably be looking at right here. Okay, and it came back to that demand area right here. Notice how we have a nice we call that buying right here. Okay, came back. Now this area right here, this small area right here, let me show you real quick. So we have the market going down, sorry, up, down, up. Now you notice how the market popped up a little bit, okay, down, up. Now this little peak right here, notice how the market went to that little peak. You could actually took a trade right here, okay. If you wanted to take a trade right here, nothing wrong with that. Remember, these are the key areas anyway. So it came back. Now it came back to this area right here, which is that demand area. And I like this because notice how, let me zoom in a little bit. We can't close this bar, actually multiple bars can't close below this low right here. So we came, we went down, we went back up, went back down again, couldn't close, multiple bars right here, couldn't close below this candle, this low right here. This, I like this, and plus this consolidation. So to me, I like this for a nice trade to the upside. Okay, so that's how I play that day. Very simple, nice pop. To me, I think this will probably most likely go to this high right here, and that's how I play it. These days right here, don't try to be a hero. Sometimes you just, the market's, it's gonna probably be slow that day because the market is really not doing anything. Now once the market get out of the zones, like for example, notice how we have a high right here and a high right here. Once the market get out of this zone right here, which is the high and the low right here, notice how we broke this zone right here. Okay, when I say zone, because I know a lot of people gonna say, what do you mean by zone? I'm just talking about the high and the low. Okay, so from right here to right here, right? Notice how the market got out of that zone, right? When they get out of the zone, most likely we're probably gonna have continuation, depending on if the market wants to go, continue to go back up or down. Now notice how it came out of this low right here, broke this low right here. A lot of selling, came right back to that key area. Okay, so we have a nice low right here, came back to it. Definitely resistance right here, guys. Depending on your entry, you could have got in either right here or nice rejection bar right here, depending on how you enter the market. Okay. Also, I give you another opportunity right here for a nice trend line break. Again, all depends on what setup you use and how you get in the market. Okay. All right. So let's go to another example. We have here crazy selling on right here, guys. Well, the way I will basically play this is basically we have this high right here, this session high right here. Definitely has some lows right here, but we mark down this session low right here. Okay, and then since this is close enough, I'm gonna mark down this low right here, and then we can mark down this low right here. Okay, the session low right here, and that's how we're going to play this. So we're going to basically we are going to wait for the market to open right here, and we just went straight up. So the way I'm looking at this is, you know, definitely the market wants to go back up. Okay, we broke this trend line right here. So to me, when we broke this trend line right here, I'm looking for either a possible you see the break right here. So we came back to that break. So anything around here, anything around the break, guys, most likely we're probably gonna find support. So if I didn't get anything right here, we had some consolidation. If you want to take a break, I know some people gonna ask me, hey, what about this short right here? Well, I mean, it's a possibility. The reason why you know, it's not the best setup for me, because we broke this trend line and it looks like we're trying to head back up. Yes, we did find resistance right here. Yes, you know, we definitely could have got a nice little short to the downside right here. But I think the real move is to the upside. You know, so to me, the way I would play this is I would probably look for longs, and then notice how it pulled back to this area right here, this swing low right here, right next to that breakout, trend line breakout, this bullish bar. First we had a bearish bar, and this bullish bar pretty much wiped out this red bar right here. So this is a nice little trade right here, and to me, the way I would basically take this trade is just at the top of this swing high. Okay, there's a possibility that we have another trade right here. My only beef about this trade is, as soon as I get in, we have to deal with this possible head and shoulders right here. So to me, I would probably say, I don't know, I don't want it. But that's pretty much it. And I know I'm showing you guys one trade per market, and the reason why I'm showing you guys, that's how I like to trade. I like to trade no more than 2 times per day, but for the most part, I noticed that my sweet spot is 1 trade per market. I'm looking for the best trade in the market, and I'm taking that trade. Okay, and sometimes the market might give me 2 trades for the day, and I'll, you know, definitely would take it. But my sweet spot is 1 trade per market. And when I say that, I'm basically meaning that if I'm looking at NASDAQ, I take 1 trade on NASDAQ. If I'm looking at another market, I take another trade on that market. But for the most part, depending on how busy I am, I'm probably looking at 1 market. If I'm looking at stocks for that, you know, on that day, I'm probably looking at multiple markets. Okay, so on 1 stock, I'll probably take 1 trade. And if I'm looking at US 30, I'll probably take 1 trade. Okay, so it's just like that. If I'm trading a 1-minute chart, you know, most likely I'll probably trade more than 1 trade, because the 1-minute chart will give you, you know, more entries. But don't let that you know, fool you. Okay, just because the 1 minute will give you more entries doesn't mean that it's better. Okay, especially if you're new in this market. So 1-minute chart could be a little bit too much for you guys. So just stick, in my opinion, just stick with the 5-minute chart for now, and you can always, you know, go to the 1-minute chart if you want to later down the road. So we have a high right here, guys. Session high right here, session low right here. Let me see right here. Let me delete this, because this is from that other day. Okay, so we had that session low, session high. I don't see nothing right here. Basically, we do have the market looking like it's trying to break out. So notice how everything is just sloppy. Okay, I don't really see anything for me to take a trade. It's just basically, let me show you guys real quick. When we started right here, the market didn't really move. From here to here, the market didn't move, guys. Alright, so to me, I wouldn't be even trading this market. Right, I only would probably trade it as soon as I see this trend line break. Still, I don't like this trend line break, because it was, you know, we barely broke that trend line. So the way I look at it is, notice how we have this consolidation. Maybe I would play that break of this consolidation. I like this nice bullish bar break right here. Maybe I would play that. But again, if I'm not forcing any trades. So if I don't like the market, I'm not going to trade the market. Okay. So this would probably be a day where I would skip this, look at something else. This is the only trade I do like right here, okay? Where we broke out of that trend line and it pulled back to that breakout, okay? Right near that session low right here. Consolidation broke out right here, nice bullish bar. That's the only one I like. I'll give you guys one more example, because I'm hoping you guys get the whole idea, okay? Some of you guys really overthink trading. When it comes to trading, you really overthink it. Guys, you just have to trade what you see. That's the name of the game. Trade what you see. Alright, so we have here break of this session right here, and the way what I see is, okay, so let me show you guys real quick. I see the market is bullish, okay? We finally broke out. We have a high right here, we finally broke out this high. Now my only beef about this is we broke out this high, we barely broke out it, and we pulled back. I would still say this is bullish, but me personally, I'm still looking at this. So I'm still looking at this. So I know this is resistance. So if I do take a trade right here, notice how it came back to this. Remember, these are key areas, guys. Let me draw this again for you, because some of you guys is just, because I mean, I get people telling me, hey man, I don't know where to take a trade, and I'm like, I talk about key areas in a course all the time. I don't get it. Anyway, guys, listen, a key area right here, guys. Remember, and if you are confused about supply and demand, guys, okay, forget about supply and demand right now, because once you understand the key areas, then you're going to understand supply and demand more and more, okay, when you trade it. Because these key areas is where you're going to see supply and demand. Right here, notice how we have a nice aggressive buying right here. Again, aggressive buying right here. So the key area would be what? Where, guys? Where? Okay? At the top of this right here, or at the bottom of this. Notice how we made a new high, but it never basically found support right here. Where's the next available area? Is this one, okay? So price will either go right here, bounce off that and continue to go up, or it will go right here. So what do we see? I see, let me erase all this stuff, guys. Alright, so notice how this candle right here, this nice doji right here, cannot close above this swing low right here. That's a trade right here. I don't care how the candle looks. If it cannot close below this swing low right here, I'm in it. I'm in this trade right here. I'm looking for the next available high, okay? Now check this out. If I'm in this trade right here, it finds trouble right here, it comes back, there's a break even. But it doesn't matter, because even if it goes a 1-to-1, it comes back, it's a break even too. Some of you guys, I don't know why, but you are basically risking too much, in my opinion, risking too much per trade. So you will have something like this. You will go long right here, have your stop loss right here, and basically the market will go your way. All right, let's say that you have this right here, it will go your way and it'll come back and stop you out. And I'm like, well, why is your stop loss so big? I put my stop loss right below, okay, if I'm going long, this setup, okay? So whatever setup I'm using, it doesn't matter if it's a trendline break, doesn't matter if it's consolidation, doesn't matter if it's a candlestick, right? I'm putting my stop right below this setup, okay? Why? Is because if the setup is going to work, it's going to work. If it's not going to work, then it's not going to work. It's the setup the reason why I'm getting in, right? The structure, everything's lined up, and then that bar that could not close below this this swing low right here, that's the reason why I'm getting in it, okay? Everything's lining up. So why do I need a stop loss all the way down here or right here? It doesn't make any sense. So get in, get out right here. I'm done. Okay, this is not really a nice trending day. Everything looking sloppy, and you know, it's just what it is. Now it gave you another trade right here. It came back to this low right here. Okay, nice demand low right here. If you got it right here, this would have been a stop out, okay? And it is what it is. And notice how, and let me see, okay, it looks like, yep, so this bar right here, this red bar right here could not close below this bar right here. I mean, this swing low right here. So let me show you guys right here. Let me draw that line for you guys, okay? Let me draw a horizontal line for you guys to see. This bar right here is a swing low. It came back to that swing low. Notice how, let me zoom in. This bar right here, red bar, could not close below. Okay, it's a little bit below it, but it cannot close below this swing low. So I will definitely go long right here, and I will probably, depending on if I feel like we get create a new high, okay, I will go back to the high. Okay, if I feel like, you know what, this day is really slow, I'll probably go for a quick 1-to-1 or maybe a quick 2-to-1, and that's it, right? So that's the name of the game, guys. Right now, basically, let's go to one more thing I want to show you guys. Let me erase all the drawings. Let me see if I can see something on a 1 hour chart for you guys. Now the breakouts, if you're looking at a breakout on 1 hour, okay, if you're still having problems with the breakout on a 1 hour, one of the best things you can do is wait for it to break out, okay, and wait for it to close. Because if you're having problems with the breakout, fine, don't worry about it, wait for it to close. So notice how we have a breakout right here, right? And it's the 1 hour chart, guys. Now another thing, a lot of people have been asking me, when I mark down my 1 hour chart, do you go to the 5-minute chart right away? And the answer is yes. I go to the 5-minute chart right away. I'm not looking for anything to close. But for the breakouts, if you're having trouble with breakouts, what you can do is wait for the 1 hour to close. So you have the 1 hour chart, okay, on the side. So you have the 1 hour chart on one side and the 5-minute chart on the other side. But doesn't matter. What you would do is you will notice how it's breaking out. You still go to the 5-minute chart, and then, you know, you can check after the hour finished. You can go to the 1 hour chart again, check it to see if it closed below. So what we're looking for the market to break out and close below the breakout, okay? Because we're looking for that market to pull back. So you can play these breakouts. You can play the pullback to the breakout. So notice how this candle closed below the breakout, but that candle is not good enough. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? So this one candle, man, this thing is moving so fast. Hold on. Alright, so this one candle right here, guys, it's not good enough. So I need at least just 2 candles right here, okay? Now sometimes it will basically give you one candle that looks this, you know, that has, you know, this much of it will give you a nice one candle breakout that will probably go all the way down to here. So keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be just one candle. Now we have these nice 2 candles right here. It closed below the breakout. Now we look for that pullback. What day is this? That's the 24th. So let's go back. Okay. So this is the breakout right here. So pretty much the market closed below right here. So what we can do, okay, we wait for the close. Come back. What do we see right here, guys? We see what? Right? A key area, guys. A swing high. Plus supply, okay? So we have a swing high and we have supply. So I think, let me see right here. No, okay. I was trying to see if this bar went above this swing high, but it didn't. But we have a nice rejection bar, depending on if you like to get in at these nice tail bars. If you like to use that as one of your setups, you can get in, okay? I'm gonna go over, actually I'm gonna create a new video, the setups that I like to use, okay? Sometimes I just don't like to use one candle, but again, it all depends on you as a trader, okay? So we have here the breakout, plus we have trend line lining up. Everything is lining up pretty good. It's a lovely trade right here, okay? This is what I call a nice high quality trade. Everything lining up, breakout, we have supply, we have trend line. Even though it went above this trend line, still didn't go above this swing high right here, supply zone. And we went right back down. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So this is how you can play the breakout. You can wait for it to close, which is right here on a 1 hour chart. Wait for a decent close, and then wait for that pull back. Okay, and when it pulls back, most likely it's probably going to pull back to a key area. Okay, and then just play it to the downside. Right now, here's the open right here. What do we see, guys? Okay, we see this swing low right here. Okay, we even got a nice small. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, if you I don't know if you guys, depending on your experience. Okay, we have this nice little small supply right here. All right, so this little pause right here and drop. So we have a pause and a drop, came back to that. So nice rejection right here, but this is probably anybody that's new will probably see this right here first. So we have, you know, rejection, making new low right here, rejection, you know. Now, will this work in a stock market too? Yes. Okay. Usually stock market, I'm probably dealing with support and resistance more versus breakouts. It seems like support and resistance is pretty much what I trade when I'm trading stocks. And you can also use supply and demand levels if you see them on a higher time frame. Me personally, I like to use support and resistance when it comes to high time frame levels. And then when I go to the lower time frame, which is like the 5-minute chart, that's where I like to use my supply and demand. But you can do whatever you want to. But the same concept, you know, the way I'm doing everything else, I'm doing the same thing if I'm using stocks, right? So we have the market closing at what, 4 p.m. So after hours, you have the after hours highs and lows, okay? And the pre-market highs and lows, okay? So the pre-market usually starts 4 a.m. Eastern time in the morning time. So we have these highs and lows. So we have this high right here. This is actually the blacks. Is actually when the market starts. So you mark at the high right here, all right? And you mark down this low right here. So same thing with trapping price, okay? Basically, notice how it tried to come up multiple times at this high, and we got a rejection and couldn't close above this high right here. Nice short right here, okay? Also, we have a nice head and shoulders going on right here. It broke the low, came back, tested the low, and nice rejection. Couldn't close above this bar right here. You know, nice short to the downside if you want to take that short. Right, so it's the same thing, guys, same concept. Same here, we have a nice breakout. For the most part, when I'm trading stocks, I'm trading a 5-minute chart. But I will go to the 1-minute chart if I'm at a key level and I feel like the market is consolidating and I want to take a breakout out of that consolidation, okay, if the market is trapping somebody. So that's what I do. So right here we have a breakout. We have a nice trap engulf right here, okay, where someone tried to go short below this bar, came back, nice engulf. A little scalp to the high right here, depending on if you took some profits right here, came back. To me, I like this, like a nice little double bottom right here, nice bullish bar, came back. I would try to target a high, but I didn't. Maybe you took some profits off right here, but notice how the market is stolen right here. I don't like this, okay? So to me, I'll probably get out right here. Depending on how I like this, maybe reverse my position and go short. But notice how it basically came back to these pre-market lows right here, what I marked down. Oh, let me go to, let me show you guys real quick the pre-market lows, where right here we have the pre-market lows that came back to it. So let me zoom in, show you guys real quick. Okay, so it came back. Notice how it couldn't close below, all right, this candle. So to me, this is a nice trade to the upside, or you could wait for the consolidation. Okay, on a 1-minute chart. Again, you can use the 5-minute chart. It's up to you. I'm quite sure the 5-minute chart showed you a couple of things too. Let me see if a 5-minute chart showed you something. Okay, so the 5-minute chart, basically this candle couldn't close below this swing low right here, so you could have got in right here. So right here, very sloppy day. We do have the afternoon highs right here. It's banging off this high. The market can't go anywhere. Very sloppy. To me, I wouldn't be trading this at all. But we do have a break right here. So this right here is a possible continuation. Notice how we have this nice consolidation. Maybe I'll take this break to the downside for real quick. But you also got to be familiar with these lows right here. Okay. And these lows right here. But other than that, that was just a horrible day right there. Now this day, you know, we have the highs right here, guys. Okay, and then the pre-market low is right here. Alright, so notice how we basically open. And let me show you guys that real quick. We open, notice how we open right here, guys. This is the pre-market, this is actually the open right here, this candle right here. It couldn't close below this pre-market low. Right? Notice how this candle couldn't close right here. To me, I'm in this move right here. And I'm also looking at this because I know this is resistance. So let's say I'm in this move right here, comes to this resistance and pulls back. I'm out for break even because this is resistance. I have to respect resistance. So I'm not going to, hold that move. But notice how it basically broke out of that resistance with a lot of volume. To me, I'm holding this, okay? And that was a nice winner. So again, you can play this same way. You can play, any market, right? So let me do one more for you guys. Basically, what we have here is pre-market lows, pre-market highs. All right, we came test the high. So basically, it's trapped right here. To me, probably wouldn't do anything. The only thing I see right here is this nice consolidation. Let me go to the 1 minute chart to show you guys real quick. Pretty much, I see a nice trap. Because we have nice consolidation right here, nice consolidation right at that support. So if it breaks this, most likely it's going to continue to go back down. So I like this trap setup right here for a short, for continuation, right? So that's it, guys. And make sure you don't force anything, guys. If you see a market that is not clear, go to the next market or don't trade for the day. You do not have to trade every day if you don't want to. I remember last week, it was a couple of days I didn't trade at all. So don't force it, guys. If you don't see it, don't trade. I hope this video right here will help anybody that's trying to basically trade the market. Use this free indicator if it's going to help you, and mark down your levels and go from there. Remember the key areas, guys, and go from there. Right? I believe this video will help a lot of new traders out. All right, so see you guys in the next video.